Yo people, what's up? This is your boy Jay Sean and you are checking out The Five right here on MTV.com. Number one, Globetrotter. Now, trotter, you hear that? I'm from England, basically, in case you hadn't gathered. The thing is, I've just come over to America, like brand new, right? But a lot of people might not know that I've been doing music professionally for about 5 or 6 years. So I think, in my opinion, probably one of the best things about doing what I do for a living is that we get to go around the world. I mean, I've got to go to some crazy places, some beautiful places, places that I never ever would have seen if I was just to go on vacation. And not only been there, but performed in all these different places, so to different crowds. Like I'm talking, like, from the mountains of Nepal to like the middle of the desert in Dubai, to the beach in Puerto Rico, and all these places. It's just like, for me, one of the best things about doing what I do is the variety and of cultures that I meet and all the different foods that I get to try out. And that's probably one of the nicest things about my job. Number two, Dr. Sean. See, now I wasn't always doing this, being a singer for a living. I was actually on my way to becoming a doctor, believe it or not. I did 2 years of medical training, medical school, and I didn't know. I mean, I love music. I didn't know that music was going to become my life or my career or my profession. So I did the normal thing. I went to school and college and all that, and got into med school. Probably one of the most bizarre moments of my life, really, is when I think back to dissection days in med school. I'm talking not like a frog or a rat or anything, a human body. Dead one, stinky one, right? It's pretty bad. And the time we were dissecting the gluteus maximus muscle. Now, for those of you guys that don't know where that is, it's in the arse, okay? So we turn this person over, break his arm, dislocated in the process, but that's another story. And there I am, casually talking about, like, what was on TV the last day, while chopping off this woman's arse and taking the bits of flesh and chucking it into a garbage bin as we're speaking. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was like, yeah. And then did you see that bit when he went, oh, that was brilliant, yeah, that was great. And then at one point I just went, what the hell am I doing? I got pieces of woman arse in my hand, just chucking it in the bin like that. Bizarre. Number three, cash money. So man, the reason I'm here in America is because I've been fortunate enough to be signed by the hottest label right now in America, because they are cleaning up the one and only Cash Money. So it went down like this. I was just doing what I do, as I said, getting on with my touring and my recording and all that outside of America. And I had a US manager here, Jay Remy, from the Orange Factory, and he called me up one day and he was like, yo man, Cash Money? And I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I got the CEO on the line, man. And I went, for why? And he was like, he wants to sign you. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, this came out of nowhere. Next thing I know, I got Slim from Cash Money, Birdman's brother, on the phone saying, yo, dawg, I love your music, man. I see everything, man. I want you to come over here to the States, dawg. We gotta do this, yo. And I was like, this is like crazy. What are you talking about? Like, I get a phone call from the guy who should be busy really with Lil Wayne, who just sold 1 million albums that week, had the time to call me up and tell me that he wanted to put me out in the States. That for me was unbelievable. So here I am, man. Here I am. Number four, Chub Rock. No, not the rapper. Me. When I was a young boy, I was, how can I put this? Overly nourished. I was horizontally advantaged. I was fat, basically. I was a big fat boy. And I mean, it was no joke, because it got to the point where it was pretty serious. I'm talking like 7, 8 years old, and my mum wanted to put me on hydroxycut. You know what I'm saying? It was not a good look. She was worried. So she wanted her fat baby to lose some weight because she's scared I was going to have a heart attack or something. So her way of doing it, right? Her way of doing it, gentle hint, was to write me Valentine's Day cards every year. And different name each time, Sarah, Samia, whatever it might be. And I was like, wow, man, I'm popular, popular boy. Except there was, in every single card was, you know, I really like you, I think you're so good looking, so cute. But if you just lost a few pounds, that would be great. So that scarred me a little bit, got me into weight training, got me into the gym. Thanks, Mum. Number 5, influences. So check it out, man. I grew up in London listening to such a vast range of music when I was a kid. I mean, I don't even know, I personally feel that music is one of those things that, you know, it either is background music, it's background noise to some people, or it's more than that. It's like your life. And for some reason, I don't know why, I was like 8, and people like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie. I'm listening to this as an 8-year-old. Like, my friends are listening to, I don't know who they were listening to at age 8, but I was into like these real R&B soul artists, you know. And then I started getting heavily into hip hop as well, talking about people like, you know, Das Effects and people like De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, you know, real soulful type of hip hop. And from there, you know, Boys to Men as well, all this kind of stuff. And then I got really into sort of Brian McKnight and, you know, all these heavy soul singers. And I think that's, if you listen to the album, my album, which is going to be dropping November 24th, it's called All or Nothing, go and buy it. It's, you know, a vast, you can see that kind of influence on the album, you know. There's some pop tracks, of course, but then there's some other sort of ballads which would be very reminiscent of the Jodeci, Blackstreet, you know, Joe, that kind of thing. So, yeah, man, I'm very, very glad that I had that kind of influence. Hey people, what's up? This is your boy Jay Sean, all the way from the UK to the USA, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for checking out my 5. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do go out there and support your boy. My album is called All or Nothing. It's going to be dropping November the 24th. You need it in your collection, all right? Trust me, it's something new, it's something fresh, it's something exciting, a new sound. Make sure you guys go cop that. Check out my single, it's called Down, features Lil Wayne. It's out right now. Go up and do the right thing. iTunes, do it now. You're on the computer right now, so go and do it, all right?